Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Holderman, joined now by ABC's Deborah Roberts to talk about a new 2020 special coming out Friday night here called Family Lies, having to do with the Nathan Carman case. And Deborah, this is a case that we followed closely over the years here at ABC 22. Can you just remind us all what this case is about exactly and some of the shocking details that were uncovered?
Absolutely. Your viewers will remember because Nathan Carman had a home right up there in Vermont. And this was a case that just sort of captivated not just, the state of Vermont or this country, but the world, really, because he was found adrift at sea, just by himself, plucked from the water by a freighter. I mean, a miracle. But the more he began to explain his story and investigators began digging a little deeper, there were questions about whether this was really a miracle or whether a murder had occurred because he had begun a fishing trip with his mother. What happened to her? So what really went on here? And we're going to take you not only inside this investigation, but we're going to take you out on the high seas where Nathan and his mom had been fishing. How could it be that their boat sank and just Nathan was able to survive for days out on the water all alone? We're going to take you really in a way I think that you haven't seen before inside this case to have a better understanding of how, as you said, how deeply it penetrates and all the layers of fascinating 2020.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, like you said, this is a very complex and intricate web that just untangled over the years. So what inspired you and everyone at 2020 to dig into this now, and why will we be seeing this coming up later tonight?
Well, just like you have been doing, we had been following this story, and we have actually been on it for a while. And 2020 had an exclusive interview with Nathan Carman. And so no one else had had an opportunity to hear from him in his own words. So we thought it would be interesting not only to revisit that, but also, too, to just dig a little deeper into the family history. And what we found, as I said, is something that really is worthy of a TV drama when you look at the twists and turns in this family, but also in the investigation, how frustrated police were when they weren't able to make an arrest earlier in one of the family tragedies, and then once this particular story hit. So just a lot of the twists and turns in this story, and one that we think that not only maybe your viewers will find interesting, but will learn some details that they had never heard before.
All right, well, looking forward to seeing it. Deborah Roberts, thanks again very much for your time.
Of course.